Dear people of the internet, if you have a first-generation Nissan Frontier that is taken to suffering from a tilt steering lock lever that just flops down, like it's not tightening up anymore, focus camera, then have I got help for you. The so about a year ago on my Frontier, the tilt steering lock lever just decided to let go. It wasn't holding on anymore. It just flopped down, and the steering wheel was just floppy, like so. I opened things up, took the covers off, and fiddled around. Got it tightened. I was able to tighten it back up in place, but at the time I didn't understand how the mechanism worked, so I just the lever was inoperable. It wouldn't do anything. It was just stuck. So anyways, just the other night I finally got back to this and figured out actually how it works, and a better solution, better than factory solution for fixing it. So the way this lock mechanism works is when you lift this lever up, this nut welded to the lever, it's engaged with a left-hand thread. That's an important note. It's a left-hand thread bolt that goes through, passes underneath the steering column to the other side here, and that nut kind of is what tightens and loosens. It clamps this assembly in place so that it won't slide when you pull it down again. That's, of course, that bolt doesn't move on this side, but now it's loose. Now the way what holds that bolt from rotating, the factory part, is this little plastic ring. This crummy little part, and this one is broken, that's why it quit working. It's this little plastic ring that kind of engages onto a splined kind of outside circumference on this bolt. You can see this the shoulder and like a splined kind of. I should take it out for you, but I don't want to take this apart again. But the new part, my part, is this black piece here to replace the factory part. The factory part has this square portion that sticks out, and it would have it on both ends, but on the other end it broke out. It fell out, and so this part wasn't doing its job anymore. It wasn't clamping onto the outside rim of this bolt anymore, so this bolt was able to turn freely, and that's why it quit working. But anyway, this little square rectangular piece that pokes out is supposed to ride in this groove, which it's two things. It's kind of a weak setup for a plastic part, and the other thing is it limits the travel of the tilt steering. So that little square bump that sticks out, anytime you're lifting up or pushing down on the steering wheel, that plastic part is the stopper. That's acting as the stopper for tilting the steering up and down. So that's putting extra stress on this part, and it's limiting the range of the tilt of the steering wheel. So I came up with a new design for the part. Instead of having plastic bits that slide in this groove, it instead kind of it's this Millennium Falcon shaped part that you can see it grabs onto that little finger that sticks out, a little piece of metal that sticks out, so keeping it rotationally constrained here. So and this isn't fully installed here. There's a push nut that's the final step in the assembly here. That's what holds the plastic piece in place. That's what keeps that clipped in place when you're finished assembling. Yeah, that's my solution. If you want, let me know in the comments. I can provide you with this part. I 3D printed this, designed it and 3D printed it, and I printed it with polycarbonate, which is a nice strong material. PLA might do the trick, but definitely I swear by polycarbonate. There's any kind of, maybe a carbon fiber filled material, that would probably be a good idea too. Maybe ABS. I'm sure lots of things would work well, but what was I going to tell you? Well, this is all a mess, agreeably mess, because before I understood how this worked, I was twisting on this thing with vice grips, and I mashed up the outside surface of this bolt real good, so that's why it's all scratched up. And the fact that it's reverse thread, it's left-hand thread on this bolt, so keep that in mind when you're trying to put this together. Loosen to tighten, tighten to loosen. Yeah, the way is how to set it up. Let's take this out quick. Basically, you want to get this bolt, when you're putting things back together, you want to get this bolt just tight enough that obviously that it's loose when the lever is down and tight when the lever is up. And once you get the bolt in the right position, you just slip your new part on. And it was the same procedure with the old part, except, oops, didn't get in the right spot. There we go. A little hard to see with the lighting here, but there we go. There, that's the part. Needs a tall position. Lever down, steering wheel can go down and up. Lever up, steering wheel locked in place. Okay, yeah, hopefully that helps somebody.